Hi guys, I'm back. This is my part 2 video of my What's in My Bag camping hiking edition. What's in my hiking bag? I'm doing a his and hers bag because I'm going camping with one of my guy friends, and this is what's in his bag. The last video was what's in mine. We are going on a one night hike, I guess, backcountry camp thing. I guess I can't talk today, you guys. I'm so sorry. We are going tomorrow, spending the night, and coming back Sunday. So we're not going to be gone very long, but this is what we are taking. Like I said in the last video, these bags aren't completely packed yet. We don't have food, toiletries, a couple other things in here we're missing. We're going to put those in there before we leave, obviously. But out of the things in here that are not in the category I just listed, if you feel like we have forgotten something, feel free to kindly leave a comment and be like, hey, dummy, you should probably take this, it'd be a good idea, so you don't die. That'd be cool. Because I always appreciate comments and whatnot on if I'm missing out on things or whatever. It's good to know. This is his bag. Ow! I just scratched the crap out of my leg with the shovel. It's really heavy. Well, heavier for me. It's not so heavy when it's on your back. Okay, so I've got this bag on my back. I don't have it properly strapped up the front with like the chest thing strapped and everything. Because he's got it adjusted to fit him and I don't want to mess that up, so he has to readjust it. And I'm not going to be carrying this bag, he is, so I'm just going to show real quick. The bag, it's easier to wear it and show it than hold up the giant thing, because I'm a somewhat weakling. But yeah, this is his bag. It's got an internal frame that is removable. This is the tubing that leads to his hydration pack he's got in his bag. I've got to go pick one up for me today because it's going to be a lot better than carrying a million water bottles with us, because that'll save us space. And it's good for the planet. So guys, guess what? I'm getting to re-record this entire section again because my camera freaked out last time and the audio was out of sync with the video and it was echoey. I don't know what happened, but it's really annoying and I was not going to put that on there because it bugged the crap out of me, so I'm just gonna re-record this video. How much fun! Yeah, I'm gonna start out his bag. There's a mat attached to the bottom just like there was in mine. If you saw the first video, I'm not going to lift the entire bag up to show you because the mat looks exactly the same. It's nothing that exciting. Also, before I start on the front, he has a little compact portable folding shovel. He's got that attached to the front. We'll start with the side pockets. We have a can of lighter fluid because that is very useful and great for, you know, starting fires, because I'm not going to rub two sticks together. Doggy, I can't find this stuff. Okay. He's got a packet of flint, which I didn't know he had this. This is actually very useful, and I'm glad that he has this. I don't know where he found it. It's very useful. He also has a little box full of slingshot ammo, which I'll show you the slingshot in a minute. It's my new favorite thing, and I just think it's super cool. He also has this Altoids 10 survival kit, which was actually a Christmas present for me. It's got all the same stuff that's in my first aid kit thing that I've mentioned 2,000,000 times before. Just, you know, like Band-Aids, lighter, cough drop, gauze, alcohol swabs, there's duct tape on the bottom, whatnot. This is actually probably going to go in one of our pockets rather than in the bag. It's just in the bag for now. Next, we have the pocket on the other side of the bag. Ow! I just hit my knee on the shovel, you guys. That hurt a lot. He has got gloves, which I actually have some gloves too. I have to put them in my bag They're very good to have, especially if we're going to end up having to climb up some rocks or ropes or anything in that matter. I don't think on the trip we're going on that'll be needed, but you never know. I've had to climb up ropes and rocks before and I didn't have gloves, and not to mention I had a big slice across my hand, wrapped up in a bandana, bleeding everywhere. It was not good at all, so some hand protection while climbing rocks would be good. We also have some wound up paracord, and he's got his 2 bandanas in here, and I'm going to have one on me, and then I've got one in my bag I showed you. He's also got this nifty little headlamp. Ooh, it is very super freaking bright. These are really good, especially if you go caving at all. And it's hands-free. Might wear it around our neck, around our head. It's hands-free, so it's not going to be taking up space in the pack. It's just kind of sitting there for now because we're not leaving till tomorrow. This, it's very useful to have. Hands-free kind of thing. Instead of having to carry a flashlight, you can just wear it instead. Sorry guys, I'm trying to make this video not like 20 minutes long like the last one. I think the last one was only like 13 minutes long, but it's still kind of long. I rambled too much in it. In the very top compartment of the bag, okay, yeah. In this top flat compartment, he's got this little miniature mess kit inside, like it turns into a bowl and whatnot, and inside there's like a knife, a fork, and a spoon in there, and we got one of these things attached to it. I can never pronounce these things correctly, but we got one of those in case we need to just hang it off from something instead of having it in the bag itself. And then inside the big part of the bag, we have, these are the tent stakes for the tent, and this is the tent cover for the tent. And the actual tent itself, I'm not going to get dragging out because it's a pain in the royal behind to drag out and shove back in. Well, I mean, it's not really, but I'm lazy. But just to give you the lowdown, I actually took the actual tent out of the package it comes in originally, because if you can see, well, if I'll move out of the way, the little bag with like the clovers on it, that's our spare tent, and it has like, you know, it's tall, it takes up a lot of room. So we just took it out of the bag it came in and wrapped it up really compact into a little square and secured it with paracord, so that way it'll fit in our bag and take up less room. And we're not going to have to take up room attaching it to the bottom, add extra weight, all that. We just compacted it up. This next thing is really nice. Probably will take it, you know, out of the box, obviously, to save room. But it's a knife, a multi-tool, a flashlight, and a little hatchet thing. It's like brand new, never really been used before to my knowledge. Very nifty to have. And then, I don't know if you can see, but this little thing right here is a hydration packet. It holds 2 liters of water or whatever beverage you want. It's kind of like those funny, goofy little sippy hat things you can wear that you put the like beers in or whatever, and it has the straw that comes out. It's like that, but it doesn't look stupid like those hats do. And his tubing actually will feed through the bag, and there's a clip on the strap that leads to the end of the tubing with the bite valve that you bite on, and so that way we're not going to be weighted down carrying a lot of water bottles and stuff, because we're going to have to hike a little ways to get to the site, so we don't want to get too tired out too easily and too quickly. And then next, we've got his cool little nifty utility belt thing. The first thing on here is this little packet, and inside it, if I can open it, is just this little bitty knife sharpener stone. He was using it to sharpen a couple knives the other day. We've also got this whistle. I don't want to blow this that loud. I don't know how shrill this one gets, but I also have a keychain whistle that I carry that's got a compass and all that on it. It's a very, very, very loud, shrill whistle, so that'd be good if we ever got lost and needed it. He's also got his little compass on here, and he's got this thing of flint, which is also good to have because when in doubt you need something to make a fire at all times, because fire is key for being warm, making food, keeping the wiggly-woos at bay, and whatnot. The next item, I'm in love with this thing, just let me tell you right now. It's a slingshot with an arm guard, and I really like this slingshot a lot. I was playing around with it the other day. Once again, not sure that we would actually need this, but it's good to have in case. It's always good to have some sort of a weapon with you. We don't have a bow and arrow, and we're not taking a gun or anything, so we have a slingshot with some slingshot ammo. And then where I've got my water bottle in my bag, he's got a canteen for him, so that's just a little bit of extra water. And then, forgive me if I am wrong. If I'm wrong, please correct me. Once again, I'm not a knife aficionado. I don't know the proper names for all of these tools, which I probably should. I think this one's a Bowie knife, but I could be completely incorrect, and if I am, please correct me and be like, no, that's totally not a Bowie knife, you idiot. That's something else, a machete or whatever. But I want to say this is a Bowie knife. Anyways, it's just a very useful tool to have. That's all. Like I said, we're still missing a few key items we've got to put in there. We just haven't put them in there yet. But if you have a suggestion for anything you think we should put in our packs, please let us know. We are in Middle Tennessee. The weather's going to be around the 80s the days we're there. So it'll probably get down to about like 60 at the lowest at night. We're only going tomorrow and then staying night and then leaving Sunday morning. So, well, Sunday afternoon. But, so we're only going to be there for like one night. So we're not going to be gone for weeks. Hopefully we're not going to get stranded or anything. Knock on wood. Hopefully not. So yeah, if you just have a suggestion of anything you think that would be cool to have, feel free to let me know. I'm open to suggestions, but for now this is what we've got. I've still got a little bit of packing left to do before we go. But that is all for my two-parter, what I take in my camping pack and what he takes in his video. So I do hope you guys have enjoyed it. Oh yeah, another thing I forgot to mention. Well, I mentioned it in the first video, I think, but I'm going to mention it in this one if for some reason you decided not to watch the other one and just watch this one. I'm going to be updating soon when I return from the trip with kind of a point of view of us hiking the trail, highlights of the camping experience, and photos, video, whatnot of our little mini adventure. I don't know about you guys, but I love watching stuff like that, people going out and doing things like that, because you know what? If I'm like homesick one day and I can't go out adventuring, then I can just watch someone else do it for me, and it's just as, I mean, not just as cool, but it's still pretty cool. I like seeing the other things people go out and do, and I've had a couple suggestions. People thought that'd be cool for me to do a little point of view, I take you hiking with me vlog type video, so I'm going to do that on this trip. I'm going to have my camera batteries charged and everything, so ta-ta for now, and I will be seeing y'all in another video coming.